Horror films don't scare me anymore. For a couple of years or more now, I've felt this way whenever I'm watching horror films, and it just doesn't scare me anymore, especially when it has to do with otherworldly beings. Like, for me to be scared, it has to be realistic, something that I did not see coming. For example, the one that I remember that scared me a lot last was The Invisible Man. And I watched that 4 years ago or so. And then Crawl was scary to me. But I've noticed for myself that it has to be something that is realistic, something that I'm not expecting, but then turns out to be scary. Like, and I know that I'm talking about horror films here, but SpongeBob, have you seen SpongeBob from behind? Especially without his eyes, his smiley face and all of that. That's scary. That was scary to me. And I realized that it's because I usually expect him to be friendly and gullible and all happy, But that's what I'm saying. Like, when I expect a creature or being to be terrible or scary, it doesn't scare me. Or maybe at even worse, usually I find myself laughing at them. Like, maybe the way they are brought to life, either through CGI or practical effects, it just doesn't scare me. Sometimes I find myself laughing. Maybe because it feels a bit too cartoonish to me. I'm not saying I'm not disrespecting the horror genre altogether. I'm just saying that it has not been working for me. I'm not getting scared here. The last one I watched was Chucky. The last one I watched that scared me was actually Chucky. That doll, But you can see again, that's a doll, a baby doll that is supposed to be friendly, a toy, and a companion sort of for children. And it ended up scaring me because you can't expect that kind of thing to be scary. So I think movies that will scare me are maybe films where a companion or predator or toy or something like that, maybe a kid-friendly character from a real-life cartoon and established franchise, like say Mickey Mouse or something, where they are turned into creatures that actually are predators. But I'm going to try and see again. So these are the horror films that I'm going to watch. First of all, I want to watch Crawl again because I remember watching it during lockdown. I actually liked the film. It was not just how scary it was. I don't even think it was that scary in my opinion, but I remember that scene, a particular scene where Kaya Scodelario, went back home and her house was being flooded, and just how suffocating that scene was. Like, I could feel it was almost palpable, or even palpable as a matter of fact. So I'm going to watch Crawl again because I remember liking the film. I'll probably give Invisible Man a go again, but for otherworldly characters or otherworldly predators. I'm going to give Predator, of course, a chance. No pun intended there. I'm going to give Predator a chance. I'm going to watch it again. I don't say I'm going to give it a chance because it's a franchise, and I was watching it the other time, but I was not really focusing on what I was watching. So yeah, I'm definitely going to give it a watch. And finally, I'm going to try Cocaine Bear. It's a comedy about a bear that got high on this stuff. So yeah, those are the films I'm going to be watching. Expect Crawl to be the next film I review, and I've also been promising Wrath of Man. I've been saying that I will talk about this particular movie on this channel, but I haven't. This has been 5 months I've been talking about it, and I'm yet to expect this to next. So stay tuned, guys, and thank you for listening / watching. Go check out my 9th crawler video, and do subscribe to this channel. It will go a long way. Leave a like and comment your thoughts. What horror film scared you the most? Is it Aliens, Predator? I know what you did last summer, the most recent one with Madeline Klein. I don't know if anybody like that. I'm sure they have fans, but let me know. 28 years later, Bone Temple, was it worth it? I know I did not really enjoy the one released last year, 2025. But let me know what horror movies are out there that will actually shake me down to my bone marrows that actually include another worldly predator. I'm going to watch 7, or is it Sense? I don't know how to pronounce that film, but I guess it's 7. I'm going to try it again, but I don't think, does it include another worldly figure? I don't think so. I think it's a human being haunting them through dreams or so. But let me know. Expect a crawl discussion here on this channel. I'll see you soon.